All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you not from the Pink Dungeon this time, from a little goddamn like a bunk cell. But hey, man, we back in here, not with a review this time, with an interview. I don't know if you ever heard this guy before, but I'm gonna let the brother introduce himself, man. So tell people who you are, man.
What's going down, man? This that boy Viper, man. At that H time, man. What's the deal?
Hey, man, and we have Viper in the building. Viper, the rapper. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's been getting a lot of buzz because I guess you could say eccentric rapping or whatever. So a lot of people don't know what he's about. People don't know if take him serious or not. So I was like, you know what? I gotta get an interview with this brother so everybody can know how to feel about this man right here. So just tell the people about yourself, man. Tell
Appreciate
people
it.
who tell the people who you are, man. Like what do the people need to know about you?
Um, man, that's a good question, man. First, I want to let everybody know that yeah, I do want you to take me serious. I've got some interesting albums out there, some weird ideas for albums, and things that are kind of like off the grid, kind of definitely different than the norm. But my goal at some point is to kind of intertwine all these things and give the public a package of me that's definitely not the same that they're going to see from your standard rapper. So that's my goal right now, and so I'm very close to achieving that goal, man.
Hey, man, that's good to hear. Uh, how did you start off rapping? Like, was this like in high school you been rapping? You just started rapping? You've been doing this? Like, how the game about?
Yeah, man, it was weird, man. It was kind of like a almost like a 360, man. I started rapping in high school. It was kind of like fun. Me and another buddy of mine, we would rap during cafeteria. You know, he'd be banging on the trash can, and I'd be rapping during lunch and stuff like that. And then I'd beat and he'd rap. You know, we entertained a lot of people that way with freestyles, things like that. Then I ended up getting into the R&B game. I
Oh,
started singing, and yeah, I started singing with a couple of different groups.
hold on, really
And
quickly, really quickly.
yeah,
When you were
yeah,
singing, did this attract the hoes? Cause you know hoes love a nigga that could sing. Was this having the hoes on you?
yeah, man, yeah. And what was so crazy about it is I was really really close to being signed by a major.
Oh,
But I'm assuming that that's just not what God had in store for me to be an R&B singer. I was actually being looked at by Epic,
mm,
and a close friend of one of my family members, who's a doctor, was actually. It's a weird story, but he was actually at Epic at their A&R guy's desk when they had a contract for us. Uh, and we ended up not signing with Epic. We were talking to some other labels, and then we ended up kind of just our group kind of fell apart. And after that, I ended up coming back to Houston. We went to California to talk to some people about a deal. Ended up coming back to Houston, and after that, when we came back to Houston, I ended up getting with starting my own group. Not my own group. I started solo rapping at that point. Uh, and so, if you notice, in a lot of my songs, man, you'll see an undertone of R&B.
mm.
You'll also, lately, as of late, there's a new style that I've been doing where I am doing a lot of singing on the hooks. But I do have a deep voice, so it's more kind of like a deep R&B kind of swag about it.
So
But you're gonna see a lot of that in a lot of my stuff because a lot of people have been asking me to kind of go back to my R&B roots. So I am doing a little bit of that on the hooks and things like that.
okay, I don't mean to interrupt
But
you, but
anyway, make a long story short, I came back to Houston, started solo rapping, and
hold on
I've
real
been
quick.
doing it ever since, man.
Hold on real quick because I kind of wanna touch on the R&B thing because I didn't know you had an R&B influence. So where you so are you like on your Keith Sweat because you know Keith Sweat got the deep voice, or are you like on some Jodeci shit like ooh yeah, ooh yeah, or are you like on some like
I was really more on kind of like some Teddy Pendergrass,
oh some
some
Teddy
Vance
P
Ross,
shit?
kind of the Isaac Hayes type of thing.
Okay, okay,
Kind of like that, man. More of the older school cats. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
Those type of things. Uh,
So
you
so
know.
so so because I know since you're an R&B singer and a rapper, do these R&B influences? I mean, do you have any R&B singer influences into you? Because I know like most people be like, oh yeah, Tupac influenced me or things like that. But do you have like oh no, but who also influenced me is Teddy Pendergrass. Like, do these people influence you in your music, or are these just people that you like?
It's more of like people that I kind of liked when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my influence is really more of kind of like I'm more influenced now by musicians that produce their own stuff, because I kind of like to watch how musicians produce, and then they kind of take their art form and kind of put it into their own perspective
Okay.
on their own music. So that's kind of like I've been influenced more lately, as of late. Kind of like the one man band kind of people. The Dr.
Okay.
Dre's, you know, um, Warren G's, the Soldier Boys, that type of thing. So that's kind of been my influence as of late.
Okay.
Um,
Well, since you're now, I'm not saying you're out of your R&B phase because you're still so you got a little undertones of R&B, but now that you're a rapper, I didn't let you continue your story. So now you're saying that you went back to Houston. Yeah. So how did the rapping thing come about from you switching to R&B rap?
yeah, I think really because I think you know it was weird because singing was always in my blood. It was kind of like I was singing since I was 5. And playing the piano since I was 5. I played for my daddy's church, played piano for his church, played organ for his church, sung in this choir, did solo songs in church. So that was kind of where I was rooted from. But when I was really young, like 7 and 8, is when I really started rapping. So it was kind of like, as a matter of fact, my first rap name was Master Lee.
Mm.
So and it changed a number of times. It went, Lee Dog. It was all kind of different names. But the bottom line is, R&B was first, and then I started rapping. So when I went to R&B after high school, I still was missing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though it was deep in my roots, I was missing something. So everybody knew me as more of an R&B singer, but then my passion, what my heart really was rap.
Mm-hmm.
But I left that, and kind of went deep into R&B. But then when I went back to rap, it was just something that I never wanted to leave. So when we came back from my trip from California and I went solo in the rap game, I had a lot of friends, saying, man, you shouldn't be rapping, bro. You should be singing. That's what a lot of people are still saying now. Even family members of mine, hey, what are you doing? Why are you rapping? But it's because that's where my heart is. My heart is in rap, and
Yeah.
when your heart is in something, there's really nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man. So I recorded my first album, which was Hustlin' Big. That was my freshman album. Put it out, and then after that, I was fortunate to get some distributors to put out my ideas whenever I had albums. So that's what I'm doing now. What I'm kind of doing right now is I'm saturating the market with a bunch of product, because my goal after that is to go ahead and attack the radio market. So before I attack the radio market, I wanted to make sure that I had a lot of product out there that people can get their hands on before I saturate the radio market, and that's my next goal. I'm releasing two singles this fall in September
Okay.
or October, probably be around October. These will be the first 2 songs that I've ever put on the radio. So,
Oh, so are you trying? Are these singles to like? Are just like for like the real street niggas like yeah yeah? It's just like to get the hoes moist. Or are you trying to like get the hoes like crying like Drake? Or like what are you trying to do here?
well, I'm gonna kind of tap both bases. So
Okay.
at all times, I'm gonna have two songs playing. One's gonna be a fast song, and one's gonna be a slow song.
Mm.
Uh, uh, right now, the 2 songs, the first 2 singles I'm gonna drop in September. One is called the fast song is called "No Penny Pension," and it's just saying that basically it takes money to make money.
Factual
It's also
statement.
saying that you
I
have to
think.
be patient in whatever you do because
I think so.
you know the rap game
Or
is
maybe
just
I'm
like
tripping.
any other business. Everybody has a particular time, and no matter how hard you try, and no matter what you do, you cannot go ahead or after your time. You have to wait for your particular time. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for my time.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
letting the market. I'm letting the radio market, and I'm letting the music market, internet market, kind of desaturate itself. And then
facts.
once it desaturates itself, it'll be prime for me. So
Facts.
hopefully, and the thing about songs on the radio, it takes months to years for them to actually blow up.
Facts.
So these songs that I'm gonna drop in September, they're gonna drop on digital radio first. And
Facts.
then after that, they'll eventually hit regular radio. But that may not even happen until 6-7 months down the line. It may not be till 2017 before they hit regular radio.
Well,
But these two songs are going to be the songs I'm going to push and push and push until they do hit regular radio. So, like I said, the first song is called "No Penny Pension." It's basically just saying, um, you know. Sometimes you have to be flashy to make money. Sometimes you have to, you have to show out in order to make yourself be seen.
hold on.
So that's kind of what that song is about.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I
And
just
then,
want to say, I'm glad that you realize the rap game is like a lunch line. You know, it's like you can't skip the lunch line. That's pretty not cool. So you gotta like wait to get your
that's right.
food. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like wait. What are you
You
doing,
have to
buddy? Get to
wait.
the back of the line, you buffoon. So yeah,
You
it's
have
like
to wait.
yeah, you
And
gotta wait, man. But yeah, keep it going. So what's the next single after that?
the next single after that is called "Moving That Horse," and it's talking about that one is kind of like a slow song where I'm kind of singing. And it's got the reverse effect. That's effect that started back in the '70s, and it's really getting popular again. Where you have the voices going in reverse, and it's a really cool sound effect. So all my slow songs I'm going to start releasing in the future. I'm going to have that effect on them.
Two questions.
But basically, it's just saying that um, it's talking about how even though I'm still in the rap game.
Hmm.
At one point I was into the drug game. Of course, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of catering to saying that all those people that were in the game, I still know them. We're still friends. I still have those same connections. So it's almost as if I'm still in the game, in the dope game. It's just that I'm in a different portion of the dope game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that song is about. And like I said, man, I'm going to be making videos for these songs. And then after I make the videos, I'm going to release the songs on the radio, on radio campaigns. And then after I release the songs on radio campaigns, then I'm going to try to get these videos on national TV, hopefully BET Jams,
Okay.
definitely Street Flavor here in Houston, and some of the other video shows in some of the major cities. So
Okay.
that's the goal. That's going to be the next goal.
So the second, so the second single is "Move That Horse," right?
Move that horse.
Okay.
Moving,
Yeah.
yeah, moving that horse. MOVIN. Moving that horse.
Moving that horse. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like I thought Viper was about to say he broke into the farm industry. Thought you were like moving horses or something. I was about
Well,
to say.
when I say horse, I'm speaking of the white horse.
Yeah. Oh, the white horse. Okay, okay. Hey, can I tell you how I got introduced to you? I got introduced to
Yeah.
you through the site KTT, and I think it's probably one of your biggest hits because I've seen this other places outside of KTT, and it's Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack, right? Um,
Right.
so when I first seen that, I'm thinking, let me tell you, you tell me why you made the song, and I'm gonna tell you why I thought you made the song when I first seen it. I thought you were probably like, oh, hey, like somebody was like, oh, I'm about to smoke some crack, and you knew they didn't smoke crack, and that bothered you knowing that you're a known drug dealer, and you're like, wow, you're appropriating the crack smoking
Right.
culture. You know, like you don't even smoke crack, you loser. So I'm pretty sure that's why you made the song. Am I wrong, or was it something like what influenced that? Like, were you sitting down at home and somebody was like smoking fake crack on TV, and you were like, this coward doesn't even smoke crack, or like, how did that go?
Well, yeah. Basically, man, when I made the song, that was in 2008. That was almost 10 years ago. It was like I just wanted to make something that was controversial. Something that would kind of get people to know who I am.
Okay.
You know, the rap game, you know, any publicity is good publicity.
Factual
Whether
statement.
it's bad